Welcome to your yoga flow for opening the hips. Today we will be moving through postures that increase flexibility in the glutes and inner thighs in order to eventually increase our hip flexibility. We will be using our breath to guide our practice and help us get the full benefits of each pose. So if you're ready to begin, grab your mat and we'll get started. Wonderful. Let's begin standing at the top of our mats. Have the feet together and bring the palms to Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Close your eyes and take a moment to set your own personal intention for our practice today. Wonderful. Flutter the eyes open and lower the palms to either side of your body, Tadasana. Let's begin by connecting our movement with breath and warming up our bodies. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, dive to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, weight moves forward. Exhale, take Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Have the heels reaching for the mat. Have a slight arch in the lumbar spine. Sternum reaching for the ground. Inhale, look front. Exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and hop or step back to forward fold. Inhale, pull your head to your shins. Exhale, roll all the way up to standing arms overhead and lower, Tadasana. Palms facing forward. Open hands, open heart. Inhale, reach the arms around and up, gaze up. Exhale, palms together as you dive to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands on the earth, step back into plank. Inhale, weight moves forward. Exhale, take Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe into this downward dog. Have the shoulder blades sliding down your back. Spread the fingers wide. Inhale, look front. Exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and hop to forward fold. Inhale, pull your head to your shins. Exhale, roll all the way up to standing, arms up and lower. Palms to heart center and open. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms around and up. Exhale, dive to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, weight moves forward. Exhale, take Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Great work. Crown of the head reaching for the mat. Triceps rolling inward. Inhale, look front. Now exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, hop or float to forward fold. Inhale, pull your head to your shins. Exhale, roll all the way up to standing, arms up and open, Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms around and up. Exhale, dive to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, hop or step back into plank. Inhale, weight moves forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Heels reaching for the mat. Backs of the knees reaching for the wall behind you. Hips lifting higher and higher. Palms pressing into the mat. Inhale, gaze front. Exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and hop or float to forward fold. Inhale, pull your head to your shins. Exhale, roll all the way up to standing, arms up. and lower. Tadasana. Last sun salutation. Inhale, reach the arms around and sweep up. Exhale, palms together as you bend the knees and dive to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, hands on your knees or shins. Exhale, hop or step into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Well done. Beautiful. Just breathe here into this downward dog, calming the mind. On your next inhalation, gaze front, and exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and this time hop into Garland Pose, Balasana, with the feet wide. You can have the toes off the mat with the heels on the mat, slightly turned out. Bend the knees and have the hips low. Press the palms together and have the elbows pressing your knees gently out to the sides. Just lower the hips as much as you can, having the heels on the mat, deepening the posture with every breath. Now stay here, or if it's within your practice, place the right palm on the center in front of you, and exhale, reach up to the sky with the left hand, looking up and twisting the back. Gaze up to the sky, have the fingertips reaching wide, welcoming light and positive energy into your being. Breathing easily. Inhale and exhale. Place the left hand where the right one was and lift the right hand up to the ceiling. Letting go of all things worrying you today and being present in this moment. Being present in your body and giving gratitude to yourself. Inhale and exhale, let it go. Inhale and place the hands back on the mat. Raise the hips up, straighten the knees, and heel toe the feet back together to the center of your mat, taking forward fold. Inhale, let's lengthen halfway, and exhale, step it back into plank. Inhale, move the weight forward, and exhale, take Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg raises up to the ceiling, point the toes, and exhale, knee to chest, step between the hands, and spiral the back heel down to the mat, cartwheeling the arms up into Warrior Two. Hips facing the top left corner of the mat. Feel free to adjust your feet wider along the mat for an added challenge, just as your hips begin to open up. Inhale, reach the fingertips, and exhale, lower 1 inch with your hips to the mat, letting go of all that no longer serves you. Inhale, and exhale, rotate the back foot out to face the side of the mat. Have the torso face the side as well, and place the hands on the mat as you lower into Skandasana. Have your hands support your body in this posture, and slide the right foot out to the side as the hips come lower and lower to the mat, keeping the left heel planted firmly on the mat. If it's within your practice, take the palms to Anjali Mudra, prayer position, allowing the elbow to gently press that left knee out to the side. In this side lunge, we're stretching out our adductors and compressing our outer hip joints. Inhale, Welcome positive energy into your being. And exhale, let go of all that no longer serves you. Gaze out and relax your face. Beautiful. On your next inhalation, place the hands back onto the mat, and exhale, make your way back into Warrior Two. Arms reaching out to the sides. Inhale, and exhale, cartwheel the arms back to the mat, press into the hands, and send that right leg back into three-legged dog. Point the toes to the ceiling. Inhale, reach the leg higher, and exhale, bring the knee to the chest and right shin towards your left hand as you lower the hips all the way to the mat, coming into Pigeon Pose. Feel free to have a pillow or blanket underneath your hips in this posture to support your pigeon. In order to open the hips, we have to release our glute muscles. So in this Pigeon Pose, try to breathe deeper with each breath, lowering the chest to the mat and releasing the glutes. If you need more of a challenge here, feel free to scoot that right ankle forward on the mat, creating a right angle with that knee. Inhale, and exhale, release every muscle. Forehead reaching for the mat. Come back to your intention here. Breathe. Well done. On your next inhalation, press up into the hands and have the knee into your chest. Then step between the hands with that right foot and press off the back foot, coming into standing splits. Left leg pointing up to the ceiling. Have the hips square to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Bend both knees and cross the left knee behind the right for Shiva squat. Inhale, back up, standing splits. Exhale, cross the knees, Shiva squat. And exhale, back up, standing splits. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, point the toes back up to the sky. Engaging our glutes and hamstrings and warming them up, allowing for more mobility. And now let's release the left leg back into lunge. Step the hands back into plank. Inhale, move the weight forward. Exhale, take Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Wonderful. Send breath to your hamstrings here. Arch the lumbar spine. Backs of the knees reaching behind you. Sternum reaching for the mat. Inhale, raise the left leg off the mat. And exhale, knee to chest as you step between the hands. Spiral the back heel down to the mat and lift up into Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Feel free to adjust wider along the mat for an added challenge, lowering the hips as close to the ground as you can. Inhale, reaching the fingertips wide. And exhale, letting go of all that no longer serves you. Inhale, and exhale, rotate the back foot out and face the body to the side. Place the hands on the ground as you lower yourself into Skandasana, side lunge. Having the hands support your body in this posture, sliding the left foot out to the side, allowing your hips to come closer to the mat. Activating our first 3 chakras here, grounding ourselves and connecting to the earth. If it's within your practice today, take the hands into prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Breathe into this deep hip opening posture, coming back to your personal intention. Beautiful. Inhale and place the hands on the mat if they're not already. And exhale, make your way up into Warrior 2. Turn that foot in, arms out to the sides, and exhale. Plant the hands into the mat and bring the left leg back up into 3-legged dog. Inhale and exhale, knee to chest, and left shin lowers towards the right hand, coming into Pigeon Pose. Having a pillow under your hips if you need to support yourself, or even taking that ankle forward on the mat if you want more challenge. In order to open the hips, let's release those glute muscles. Inhale and exhale, deepen your Pigeon Pose. Finding a spot that's comfortable for you in order to relax all of your muscles, in order to compress that hip and open your body. Let go of the negativity. Trust in your journey. Well done. Let's make our way into our lunge. So press the hands into the mat, knee to chest, and then step between the hands. Move the fingertips forward on the mat and press off into standing splits, pointing the toes back, hips square to the mat. Let's take our Shiva squat, Vinyasa. Inhale and exhale. Bend the right knee behind the left. Exhale, standing back up. Inhale, bend the knees, Shiva squat. Exhale, reach it back up. You can do this a few more times on your own breath. Just moving in and out of our Shiva squat, back into our standing splits, activating those glutes and allowing for more mobility and flexibility. Inhale and exhale, engaging those hamstrings. Well done. Let's make our way back into lunge. Step back into plank. Inhale, move the weight forward. Exhale, take Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful work. Triceps reaching for the mat. Palms pressing deep into the earth. Sending the heels back and down. And arching that lumbar spine. Inhale. And exhale, lower the knees to the mat, coming into all fours. Release the toes, and let's rotate to face the side of the mat, coming into Child's Pose, side face. Reach the arms out in front of you. Have the knees slightly out to the sides to make room for your chest to lower to the mat. We call this our Tadpole Pose, in preparation for our frog, Balasana. Slide the chest forward until the hips are in front of your knees. as we reach into our frog pose. If this is not within your practice today, don't worry. Just feel free to readjust as you need on the mat in order to feel as comfortable as possible. Having the knees out to the sides and lowering the hips as much as you can to the mat. In this intense hip opening posture, we want to have our ankles behind the knees or close together. Again, if this is too much for today, simply come back into child's pose with the knees spread wide for a gentler hip opener. If you need to prop yourself up on a pillow or bolster, feel free to do so. We hold a lot of our stress in our hips, which can contribute to the tightness that you experience. So, as we stretch out the hips and breathe into these intense postures, you may feel a cathartic release or overwhelming amount of emotions here. So be sure to breathe easily and still your mind, allowing your body to be purged of your stress and worries. Inhale and exhale, release the hips to the mat. Wonderful job. Inhale and exhale, make your way back into child's pose, lifting the hips and placing them back onto the heels with the feet together. Inhale and exhale, come up onto all fours, rotate back to face the front of the mat. Inhale, tuck the toes under, and exhale, send the hips up into downward dog. Inhale and exhale, release deeper into your downward dog. Inhale, gaze front, and exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and hop into a seated position on your mat. Have the legs extended out in front of you. Inhale, bring the right knee into your chest and place the right foot on the opposite side of the left knee, hugging the knee into your chest with your left hand for Lord of the Fishes pose, Matsyasana. I'm going to show you 3 variations of this posture today. So if you want to take it one step further, bend the left knee, bringing the left foot close to your glute, and then continue your twist to the right side. Again, if you want to take it another step further, for a more compact version of this posture, thread the left arm under the right knee and clasp the hands together behind you, taking a bind. Whichever variation of this posture you're taking right now, just breathe, naturally increasing the twist with each breath. Lengthen the spine, the glutes, and compress the hips, allowing for more space throughout the torso. Have the shoulders away from the ears, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Release your twist, your bind, and eventually come back to have the right leg and left extended out in front of you. Inhale, and let's do the other side. Hugging the left knee into your chest, crossing the foot over the right knee. Hug it with your right arm and twist the left side. If you want to take it one step further, bend that bottom knee, bringing the foot towards your glute, taking a more compact version of Matsyasana. Inhale and exhale. For one more step further, thread that right arm underneath the left knee and clasp the hands together behind you, taking a bind. Breathing easily, creating more and more space throughout the body, compressing the joints and allowing for a flow of nutrients and oxygen to flood to all of those areas once we release. Coming back to your intention, inhale and exhale, let go of all that no longer serves you. Last inhale and exhale, release your bind, your twist, and coming back to a seated position with the legs stretched out in front of you. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale, roll all the way down to the mat and hug your knees into your chest. You can rock yourself from side to side here, just rolling out the spine, massaging the hips. We're going to take our figure 4 stretch, so if you're ready, cross that right ankle over the left knee, grabbing on to the left thigh and pulling it closer to your body for a wonderful glute release. If you want an extra challenge here, you can extend that left leg and grab onto that ankle, really getting deep into those glute muscles and hamstrings. Breathing into this figure 4 pose. Inhale and exhale, release, and let's switch legs. Left ankle crossed over the right knee now, and bring that thigh close to your chest. You can also extend that right leg and grab onto the ankle for a release of the hamstrings as well as the glute muscles. Letting go of all that no longer serves you here. Inhale and exhale. Release your stretch. Hug your knees into your chest. And let's move into Happy Baby Pose, Ananda Balasana. Grab onto the ankles or big toe or shins, whatever you can, and have the knees reaching towards the mat underneath the armpits, opening up the adductors, the groin muscles, giving back to your body, breathing easily. This posture is also wonderful for lower back pain as it releases your sciatica and opens the hips. You can close your eyes here if you wish, welcoming positivity into your body. Inhale and exhale, let it go. Great job. Gently release your Happy Baby Pose and hug your knees into your chest again for a moment before releasing the legs to the mat and bringing the bottoms of the feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana, Reclined Butterfly Pose. Have the hands on your heart or on your thighs, knees falling out to the sides. Close your eyes here and rest your mind. Focus your thoughts on the rising and falling of the chest, of your breath, your prana flowing throughout your body. Send love to your hips, your glutes, and legs. Relax into this final posture and let go of all negativity. You are exactly where you need to be. Trust your journey. Well done. Gently flutter the eyes open If you're ready to end your practice with me today, go ahead and fold the knees over to one side and carefully roll yourself up into a seated position on your mat. Bring the palms together and thank your body for allowing you to participate in this practice today. Have a beautiful rest of your day and keep doing this flow to open up those hips and release all stress and negativity. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to help Mermaid Yoga grow. We hope to see you again on the mat soon.